Hi everyone, this is Kristen, and today I'm here with the all-new Ruku case by Sena for iPhone 10. This lovely leather case has an unusually textured back. These little pyramid shapes on the back here are intended to enhance grip. They also give additional drop protection and generally look pretty cool. This case also features covered metal buttons and has a nice amount of lip to protect your delicate screen. Let's look at this case in a little bit more detail. Looking at the packaging of the Ruku case, Sena has done a nice job here. We have quite an attractive box that it comes in, kind of a silky finished material on the box. Everything looks really quite executive. Opening it up, we have, of course, the case itself, and then underneath it, you have a nice little bag here that has a drawstring closure. This can be used, I suppose, to store the case when it is not in use, or you could simply put the phone when it is in the case all in the bag for extra protection. At any rate, it's just a nice little bag, nice little extra touch that Sena has thrown in. Taking a closer look at the Ruku case, as I mentioned, this is wrapped in a premium genuine leather. It has a lovely smell and feel to it. As well, we do have this pyramid detailing on the back, which should help you keep a firm hold on your phone, and it's just generally fun to touch as well as to look at. I think it gives a really unique look to this case. On the interior, we have a velvety microfiber lining with a chevron pattern, as well as a little bit of Sena branding down here at the bottom. Just a very nicely made case by Sena. You might be wondering how much thickness this pattern here on the back adds to the case. It does add just a little bit of thickness. If you compare this to Sena's Velvety Snap On wallet case, you look at the two, I think it's best to turn it this way so you can see the most contrast. You do have just a little bit of thickness that is added with this, but it's really pretty minimal, and I think that it just adds a really interesting aspect to this case. I have not seen a case that looks like this before, and I just really like what Sena has done here. Putting your phone in this case is really pretty straightforward. Just start at the top and then press in the bottom corners, and then you are in good shape. Looking at the fit of this case on my iPhone 10, we have a good amount of lip at the top and 3/4 of the way down the sides, but the very bottom of the sides here, there's less lip. I don't know why it diminishes, but it does. This has been the case with all of the Sena cases that I have reviewed for iPhone 10, so it's some sort of design decision on their part, so just be aware of that. I also don't have any kind of a screen protector on my phone right now, so this is the maximum amount of lip you are going to see. Looking down here at the bottom, we do have unimpeded access, obviously, to all your ports and speaker and microphone area, so no problems there. You also, of course, don't have any protection to this area, but it does look very pretty to be able to see the stainless steel band at the bottom of your phone. We do have protection, of course, because you have the corners here that are going to give you corner protection in the event of a fall, and of course, that is one of the more vulnerable areas, so it's important to have that. Speaking of drop protection, this case does feature Sena's drop safe protection. They are rather unclear on their website as to how much protection this is going to give you. Certainly going to give you more protection than your average leather case, which typically has no protection whatsoever, but I doubt it gives you anything close to military grade protection or anything like that, so I would not call this a rugged case by any means. So going around to the sides here, we've got some Sena branding here, and then we also have a nice amount of grip going around the sides. Of course, you also have the additional grip here from the back with this pyramid design. This is not any kind of rubbery feeling grip. It's just the kind of nice grip you get with a good quality leather. Our buttons here are metal covered with a radial pattern. They have a very nice click to them, very responsive, really good job on the buttons by Sena. Our opening here for the mute switch is relatively small, so if you have larger fingers, it might be harder to access. Certainly not a problem for me. We have a nice completely covered top here, which is nicely protective for the top of your phone, and the side button, again, metal engraved, has a really good click action, no problems there. Going to the back of this case, loving the pyramid detailing that we have on the back here. I think it just looks really great. It does give you more grip and It's helpful holding onto the phone if you're doing texting or other things. It also just looks really good and it's fun to touch. So I really do like what they have done with that. We have a good amount of protection here for the protruding camera. Everything is good there. And of course, this case does support wireless charging. So there's really a lot to love about this case. It's unique looking. It gives you more grip than you would typically get with a leather case. And it's just a really fun case to use. Do have that little bit of an additional thickness with the pyramids on the back here, but I really don't think that it's enough to be worried about, and it is going to give you additional protection in the event of a fall. So lots to love about the Ruku case from Sena. Again, we've been looking at the Ruku case by Sena for iPhone 10. This case has an MSRP of $54.95 and is available directly from Sena. It comes in two colors. You have the lovely black leather shown here, as well as one in fog. Many thanks to the kind folks at Sena for sending me out this sample to review. If you have any questions about this case, please feel free to put them in the comments below. And if you are interested in subscribing to my channel, please do consider it, because I have lots more great case reviews for iPhone 10 yet to come. Again, this is Kristen, and this is the Ruku case by Sena for iPhone 10. Have a fantastic day.